Hi, this is Myra with Boutique Paint. It's been a crazy, crazy week, and so we're doing a quick video today just because it's Thursday, and normally I release my videos on Thursday, and yeah, here we are filming. So I went to the dollar store and picked up a few different things. The interesting thing is I went to one of our dollar stores, and we have Dollar Trees where we're at. Um, I went to one and they had these cute little magnets. And so I thought, well, that would be fun to do something with. And they come in a 6-pack. And then I went to the other dollar store, not too far away, and I found this butterfly, which they actually did have at the same store I got these, and then these tags. And I thought it would be fun to make magnets that you could put on two tags to give either for gifts, or if you're a seller and you do shows or whatnot, it'd be kind of fun just to put them on like this to display, and then you could bag it up and yeah, then it make something like that. I'm not sure if you can get all 6 on there, or just make yourself something. So like I said, dollar store, look around to see what they may have in your area. I know they're all sometimes different, but it's always fun to look around. There's always good project material in a dollar store. So I painted some of them white, and then I painted some of them, actually this is White Swan DIY paint, and then Apothecary. And these are a little fun to paint because you get more on yourself than you do on the little squares. They look like little game squares, don't they? So on the white ones, I painted the sides. So just basically went around, and then you get to the other side, and of course, that's when it starts getting messy. And I was thinking you could actually, use one of these and kind of sacrifice it as far as, getting paint on it, and then maybe paint it later. That way you don't have to do it while it's in your hand. On these ones, I didn't paint the sides. Well, I did get paint on that side, but that would be easy enough to take a baby wipe and just wipe that right off. So it kind of gives it a different look if you don't paint the side, which I kind of liked in that color. So then what I wanted to do before I start this, since we're still into painting, I thought I'd like to paint the butterfly just to give it some contrast. And so I think I'm going to use the white magnets with the butterfly. So I wanted some contrast. So first what I'm going to do, because this is metal, is I'm going to use our all favorite hand sanitizer. And don't tell me you don't have some of that sitting around. Or if you don't, really, you can use rubbing alcohol. And you just want to wipe this down before you paint it. The reason why is sometimes when they do metal type works, they use oils, or just oils can get on it from people's hands or whatnot. It's always a good idea just to kind of wipe it down, get the... Now you can always leave it just the way it is. The other thing I was thinking that would be really cute is to decoupage this. And I'm not sure if that would take away some of the, it being magnetic. I wouldn't think so. But you never know. And this again is Apothecary. And I'm using a foam brush because I didn't want to have any lines in what I'm painting today. When I'm painting furniture, I like the lines. When I'm doing projects like this, sometimes I just don't want the lines. So foam brushes are always good and they're cheap. So I might do a second coat on that. I may leave it the way it is. I'm going to go ahead though and paint the base too. Maybe paint the base before you paint the butterfly or whatever. They had different ones of these. I think they had like a dog. I don't remember what all they had, but they had all different. So that, you know, if butterflies aren't your thing, there's other things there. I just thought they would be a fun little project. There was all kinds of Easter craft stuff that would be so much fun to do. Also, this time of year. And when we're done here, I'm not going to paint the back right now because I don't want to have to take the time, but I will get the goobers off of there that I put on. Sorry for the glare there. Okay, I'm just going to set this aside, let that dry. I'll paint one more of these little guys, and this time I'm not going to paint the sides. So basically, you just, that's the other nice thing about the foam brush, is with a paintbrush, let me see if I can grab one here. If you're painting, well, this has got wax on it, so I can't use that. I'll just use this. When you're painting, if you get it too much to the side, the bristles can go down and catch the side. You can wipe it off, at least with, if you get it when it's still wet, you can wipe it off. With the DIY paint, you can, even once it's dry, you can wipe it off. It'll come off until it sets. So I am just going across the top, so I'm not getting any on the sides. And then I'm going to dry those. Well, actually, those will probably dry while I'm stamping. So then what I was thinking is, let's get these stamped. And so I'm using a couple of the different stamps today. These ones here, which are mostly flowers, are from, this isn't from, what's this from? I just pulled this. I think it's from one of the new stamps, and I can't remember which one it is. It's a rose. These are Alpha Bellies that I have here. This one might be Alpha Belly too. Shoot, I hate when I do that. I can't remember. But any of the stamps, any of your favorite stamps you could use. It doesn't have to necessarily be small. And then, oh, no, this little rose is from the New Antiquities. So I grabbed this guy, and then I grabbed the rose. The dog might be fun too, the dog face. Well, let's pull him off, because that might be fun. So for the butterfly, I wanted to do more floral. And I always cut up a bunch of these. These are the thin mounts, and I cut them up so that I have a whole bunch of different sizes. This one's a little bit small for that, but it just is nice and handy. And then the ones that I use the most of, I just keep in a little plastic container. And it should be sitting right here, but it's not. Oh, here it is. I just keep my favorites just on the thin mounts. Well, some of them aren't, but these are the ones I use the most, and I just keep them on the thin mounts. The other thing you can do is what the sisters always say, especially with things like this, you can go ahead and just cut them on the sheet. Just cut and then use them, the backing. I don't know. I keep mine on my sheets because I'm just afraid that I'm always losing them, and then I don't know what I've lost. And when I still have them on the sheets, then I know. But then you'd have a little bunch of little pieces like this. Then I'd lose that. So anyway, that's my lack of organization. But okay. So this is black ink. And normally I would have my stone gray, but I'm not finding it right now. I was doing a project earlier, and I think I hid it from myself. Anyway, so I'm just gonna stamp this little rose, and you can do placement, you know, anywhere. I'm gonna kind of center that. And isn't that cute? Let's so I'm going to do 2 of each of these. So 2 of them are going to be the same. And this has got really big extra rubber around it. Usually what I would do is I cut that just because I don't like having that thick, because then I get ink on it. But this is the first time I've used the rose off that set. And then this is from Alpha Bellies. It's just a little cute posy. And I have this set too, and this has the grape in the center, so I don't know if I'm going to want to do that with that, or not sure. I'll do this one. Hopefully this one doesn't look too much like that one. We'll find out here. Looks like it's pretty similar. It does look a little too much like that, doesn't it? That's okay. We're going to just keep going. A lot of times I'll stamp them out on to a piece of paper first. That way I kind of know what I'm going to get. Those are cute. Where's our little magnets? And I would clear coat these before doing this part. You can either wax them, or you could, whatever your favorite clear coat is, I'll big top it, most likely. But that just makes a cute little spring gift. Mother's Day is coming. Or you could take it if you're going someplace for Easter, for you know, just to take along gift if you're doing dinner someplace at a friend's house. So let's see how this little guy turns out. These guys are so funny. I just love their faces. And I'm going to see if this fits. Let's see, I think I'm going to have to, I know not all of them is going to fit on there. I just hope I get enough of the face that it doesn't look too strange. Oop. He kind of looks a little mean, doesn't he? It's hard to tell. Let's see. Let's do this. These ones might not work. I may have to paint over those, dry them, and then paint over them, and then try something else. I just thought they would be fun to play with. Well, I like the dog. That's definitely fun. I'll just keep going on with these because we can. But just pick out your favorites. The only thing is you want something that has a little bit smaller detail so that you're not overwhelming the piece. With the, you could even, you know, do some of the lettering from Kindest Regards. You could do, you know, one of these pieces, like something that's maybe got a little bit more going on, like this corner of Alpha Bellies. We gotta do, oh, I need to do one more deer. And then maybe we'll do the grape. Although the pig face might be fun, because we have the pig. from this set too. I wonder if I could get the pig face so it would look like a pig face. There's not much stamping space on these, obviously. Okay, I'm going to grab it. We're going to see. The other thing would be the chicken head. I'm going to go back a little bit further with my ink. Yeah, that worked. That's cute. All right. There we go. That turned out to be a cute set. And we'll grab our magnet. Of course, I probably should have paid a little bit more attention to which direction my stamp was going, because I got them all more diamond-like, but that's okay. That you can just, those two are a little bit more of the flat. So I did them from point to point as opposed to flat to flat when I stamped them on those ones. And then that one I did, but that's okay. When that's on somebody's refrigerator, they're going to use it however they use it until a kid comes along and plays with them and rearranges them all. But I think that's pretty adorable. Let's see if my butterfly is dry yet. Not quite. Oh, and I kind of goobered it. So I'm going to dry this real quick. Okay, butterfly is dry, so I'm going to switch these to here. Like that. Obviously, if you're going to like put a picture maybe on this butterfly or a note or something like that, you wouldn't want this many magnets, but somebody or you could take the magnets and then use them wherever on your refrigerator or whatnot, and just have the picture on this. But I think it makes a cute carrier. I would clear coat this. I will do that with the DIY's top coat or a big top once it's all completely dry, because I still have the back to do. But you do want to top coat it or wax it, either one. But that's it. That's our little project for today. So go check out your dollar store, see what they have, see what you could play with. If you have any questions about any of the products I used in this video, you can go to our website at www.boutiquepaint.com, or you can leave a message in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me.